Alrighty, we are back one final time this evening. Another World Cup playthrough coming up for you. This from our alternate contest. Wingspread Prairie Club is where we are going. This by Scottish 67. Scott Melby, your rookie design contest champion. And it certainly looks like he has followed up with quite the next effort. This, I will admit, I already have played it this morning. It's getting rave reviews in the forums. And he is one of currently 11 in fighting for that automatic invite into next year's World Cup. And as we get set to go here, I'll say right off the bat, he has chosen a style in this kind of Nebraska, Kansas sandhill country that typically, when it comes to translating to the game, kind of has some mixed results. It's not the easiest look to get to come across well in this game. It is a beautiful look in real life. If you think of prairie dunes or anything like that. But it's hard to get this style to come through in-game. But I think he's done it rather well, as we're about to see. Ballyhoo, Sandhills. Yeah, some Frank Lloyd Wright inspiration here, which we'll just go ahead and take a zoom out around the plot. We'll get over to the Frank Lloyd Wright house before we really take a closer look at the why has he done this? All red stakes. No kidding. Big old water feature. Yeah, this is quite the architectural marvel. No, this is not the clubhouse. Though the clubhouse itself isn't terribly shabby either. Complete with putting green on top. And a waterfowl area. Certainly one of the most interesting clubhouse areas we've seen. That's just the buildings. I mean, let's just zoom around the plot, and he is certainly. You see exactly what he's going for here. The Sandhill region, a lot of wild, rugged terrain. Hey, Birdie Blitz. All right, first hole here. Almost a bit of an Alps where you want to get to the right side of the fairway to have the best look at the green. Also probably the best angle the way that green runs away. Which means you're playing off of these blowout bunkers here on the right. For sure. And look at how he's had to use some Arctic grass, and we do have fairly high resolution settings that we're running right now, but I just look how that grass pops off in the distance. And that's the toughest thing, I think, about getting this look to translate, is the grasses, because the draw distance is just so-so in this game. Kind of like my putting. Okay. But yeah, great land movement. And really, in a situation like this, and also interesting to note, you would think, you would bet the farm that he would go countryside here, but no, he is actually in step, I do believe. Judging by the look around the exterior. Which I suppose, if you're going for sandhills, may actually be even a little more accurate than the countryside backdrops that this game provides. But the nice thing about a plot like this that has very few trees is you really can get away with that low lighting without making your holes look overly dark. Thomas, good evening. We've hopped over to Scottish's course, and we still can't make a birdie. Yeah, even that long view, just looking in, I mean, really what stands out here is the sculpting. Getting this rugged sort of look to really look good. Really looks authentic to what you'd see out in that neck of the woods. Alright, par 5. Wind slightly helping. We want to get to the left side because that is the straightest line between tee and green. Hey, Geyser. Alright, we should have a crack here. Should be able to clear this little swale too, which would slow the ball down. I think we can cover that and get all the way to this back hole location. Off the kicker slope, come on down. The other thing I've really enjoyed, because I've already played this one once, off stream. But I really feel like there's some ground game to be had here. Super chicken. Boom, boom, mother clucker. From short, reachable par 5 to really tight par 3 long. And I'm right between clubs. Yeah, let's go with the 2 and take something off it. There's a little bit of a ridge that should kick this ball out of the right. Hi, Figs. Evening. Welcome in. Got our last World Cup playthrough of the night, Wingspread Prairie Club. As we're right down to the deadline, we've got a day and change left in the publish window. All right. Okay. Can I? Maybe. Should I? Will I? No. Not today. Not in this wind. So that pin, I'm not feeling it. If I got a little help from the breeze. Oh, good lord. Maybe I should have just gone for it. Good lord almighty. Figs. Judging actually is already underway. The judges are at work grading the courses that have already come in. And that is helping us get a bit of a head start on things. Because the goal would be to have a results show in 2 weeks' time, at least for the first round for group stage. We're not going to do the whole shooting match at once. But, you know, set the results of the group stage and set up our rounds of 24 and 16. Thank you, Nitro. Okay. Yeah, it's our goal to April 14th thereabouts have the first have the group stage done. Get rounds of 14 or 24 and 16 done by the end of April. Another week or so for the round of 8, and then our final 4. So somewhere around the middle of May, we should have the champion crowned. That is the timeline. That is a very terrible putt. Well, that was a waste of a par 4 there, now wasn't it? Yeah. Well, I'll say this, Nitro. Whoever does not make it out of the GH pod will have nothing to be ashamed of. There will be 2 courses that go home. But the 2 that get ousted should not hang their head. there have been some who have said that that sector right there is pretty much your groups of death. I would contend that there are a ton of strong groups based on what has been published so far. But you just hear the chatter from spectators and whatnot. They think G&H have a lot of high quality. All right, I'm just going to shut up for a second. Just look at it. I mean, yeah, I don't need to say anything. That is just class right there. That is a beautiful looking par 3. A little bit of a take on the short, not quite a thumbprint. But you certainly feel like you're hitting into a well-fortified green. And you could just picture how they just shaved the top off a dune to make that green happen, too. Oh, stay there. Oh, very true. Yeah, you are... Yeah. Yeah, you get some... you get some wins like you do in the Prairie. Ooh. This hole would be an absolute beast to try to play. And then we follow it up with a blind tee shot. On a long par 4. He alleges he is done planting. Of course, having seen Havre Hills, I could believe that, actually. It does if you're on PlayStation. That was a terrible swing. Get a lucky kick. All the volume work. So I see Jives has found the copy pasta feature. Alright, another long par 4. This one back in the wind. And he's used the Frank Lloyd Wright house here as kind of his halfway house. can definitely see the lighting. Oh yeah, he is. He has definitely said, "This is a hole I want to show off." The house in the background, just the sculpting. And the other thing to point out, I mean, look how it's sculpted where, especially in this golden hour, where really the sun just highlights the green. Everything else is kind of cased in shadow. Let me get around this hill here just so you can see a little better. Shadow all around, and there's the green just basking in glorious sunlight. That's a subtle thing, but it's well done. No, Jive's course is not done yet. This is by Scottish 67, one of our alternates, Viking. This looks like a stick figure. I would say that might be a likely result, Trail Ducker, but hard telling. Ooh, we almost dripped that down into the hole. Jive says he has a hell of a course to play. Well, we are certainly eagerly awaiting when you drop tomorrow. And it's a shame that's going to cost you 20 points in the group stage, Thomas. Ah, you hate to see it. Too late for that. Too late. It's already been entered in the spreadsheet. 20 points. One for each percentage point I lost by. So, Nitro, actually, based on that, your chances of getting out of Group G are looking a lot better. I kid, of course. Oh, I was close to hitting the delete button, Scob. But I've got other measures. I've got other measures. Heading back toward the clubhouse here. Oh, did he go against OG Club? Shows you how much I pay attention. Nah, it is what it is. The only lesson I learned from that is I'm not that popular. Which actually, I already knew that, so, whatever. Well, if you did that nitro, this would have to be... That would have to be your handle, right there. Because then you could claim publishing error. That's not nice. The wee lad ain't here to defend himself, and I just missed another birdie. Oh no, spit out his drink, fried the motherboard. He's not going to finish. You hate to see it. Guess he's got to go back to playing Divot Derby. Hold on here. Just... This one ain't half bad either. What club am I going to need to hit here? Hey, Limp. How goes it? Very well could be, Pithy. Very well could be. Get up on that top shelf. Thank you. Again, I think courses like this just, again, highlight the depth of this community right now. This is a guy who didn't even make it into the main field. And basically, the only reason that Scottish didn't make it into the main field is because he hasn't been around that long. He hadn't accumulated the statistics and whatnot to... the metrics to get into the system we had for qualification. But in general, yeah, no doubt, Thomas. I was kind of hoping those would come out sooner, but that was beyond my control. Oh, no doubt. Oh, Figs, if you saw me play Granger's course, you know that the fast swing doesn't exactly mean I'm shooting platinum level scores around here. You still got to be good to post scores, and I'm not good. I said that earlier, Thomas. I think this is a style of course that, in general, presents a lot better in real life than in this game. But I agree with that sentiment. If you can make this style come alive in game, you're doing something really well. Oh, pish posh, Nitro. You earned that. You earned that with Port Melbourne. I mean, results in the Dream Team aside, I thought what you put out was very high class in that contest. I still say it was one of my top 3 favorite courses in that contest. Ooh, can we drip in the eagle? Gamer Girl Country Club. Well, you know he's got to incorporate a rainbow in there somewhere as a nod to Divot Derby. The Technicolor Spectacade, or spectacle that is Divot Derby. Can I? Should I? Will I? The hell with it. And then I get a 98. And it lands in a heavy rough. Perfect! Lord knows I haven't played a short par 4 well all night. Why would I start now? Straight out. Ah. The different textures of the long grass, yeah, he's used a few different ones here. And obviously he's enlarged some of them, just because of the draw distance limitations. But for the most part, I think he's got them far enough away from the play line where they don't seem just incredibly out of scale. Again. I mean, there's no big ass rocks, there's no waterfalls, there's no coastline. It's just lighting, land movement, textures. And his par 3s have been on point, that's for sure. And then we get the very fast. Oh, carry the ridge, please. Nope. Is Scottish on console? I could have. Well, I thought I saw a name when I loaded this. I could be wrong. And we just bogeyed a 130-yard par 3. Go team. Yeah, I thought I saw the name as well, so that would be PC. I think we should be able to tell at the end, though. Oh, no. Well, at least it's light rough. first. Wait, you're not done with their National Treasure course already, are you? Oh, okay, good. Oh, the Facebook one, alright. My advice, without having seen the work, yeah, I know which one you're talking about now. Without having seen the work or anything like that, if you've got another month until the publish window, just sit on it a couple of weeks, let it lay fallow, come back to it with a couple of weeks with a fresh set of eyes. Yeah, come back to it with a fresh set of eyes if you haven't already. You'll make notes during your playthroughs, notes, edit said notes, replay, rinse and repeat until... Well, you could do that. I mean, if you really wanted to, if you have the plant meter and the time on your hands, I mean, there's no reason you couldn't. But, and of course I had to roll in a freaking rough. Yeah, we ain't planted anymore at 99.5%. A little bit of a trench in here that we now must negotiate. Alright, so it lets me go up to a 5-iron chip, huh? Huh. No, there's no way I bumped and run it all the way back there. No way in hell. Alright. I am trying to stall here a little bit. Because McConnell should be getting set to go in a bit. If we can... he is live? Okay. Well, then I won't worry about it. We'll finish this off. We'll go raid him. And you can see the debut of No Tempo. While I go do my offline stuff, grab a screenshot for it, get it tweeted out. All that happy stuff. Disappointing par on the 17th. And we're heading back in. No, hell no. Another pretty green side in here. I ain't getting a ton of help from that wind, am I? And then I get it very fast, as you do. That is something I wish they'd fix. I do not deserve to be hitting that good of a shot with a very fast. I will take it, but I don't deserve it. So, alrighty, there you go, guys. Wingspread Prairie Club. by Scottish 67. Oh, don't be confusing me with Yobs now. Come on now. But yes, very nice course, very nice alternate. And yeah, I'd definitely be in the contention to get the automatic bid into next year's World Cup. So, alrighty, guys, we're gonna sign off. Go ahead, and we are going to raid McConnell as he gets set to debut No Tempo, and I'll be back tomorrow night for sure with the Diamond Cutters, 8 o'clock Eastern. We may do a couple of playthroughs. If not, tomorrow we'll finish up the playthroughs on Thursday. So, all right, we're going to hop off and raid Rhino. Until then, we'll talk to you soon. Later. Bye.